flosstube. It's Nursa from Nursa's Stitching Lifestyle in Christchurch, New Zealand. Welcome. Today is Friday the 26th of July 2024. It's a cold but sunny day here in Christchurch, which is awesome. And this is, flosstube number 29. Unbelievable. So for July, we've had Christmas and July stitching. Jolly July stitching. And a bit of samplers to be worked on. So for the last couple of weeks, I'm going to show you what I've worked on. There's a basket full of goodies to my side here. So some Christmas stuff and some normal samplers. Just some whips that I've had that I've been just making a bit of progress on. So let's get started, eh? Let's see. So one of the ones I worked on was Examplars from the Heart, and it is And They Sinned. She's a big long girl. Now I've got them on boards to the side, so we've got to kind of make room. So this is the top, and I worked on bringing down my side here, and I came down and started the ABC. Now the ABC in the sampler is a little bit out of order, and I'm guessing that's just to fit the letters in more than anything. There's no J, the M and the N are around the wrong way. I think that was the only ones. Yes, it was the only ones. So a little bit of progress. This is being stitched on 40 count hog bristle from Fox and Rabbit. At the moment this is folded in half. Yep, exactly in half. So we're making a bit of progress. So I'm going to take this one to the stitching retreat that I'm going to, because nice easy full up here. And I'm going to do the other side of this shortly, and then that will leave me full in here as well. And then if I only get those two things done out of this project while I'm away, excellent. I'll show you the colours. So it's being stitched, like I said, on 40 count using the called for threads, which are sampler threads. Yeah, most of them are sampler threads, and a couple of DMCs that I just didn't have the sampler threads of. Love the colours in this, they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're making some nice steady progress on this one. I really wanted to get to that alphabet, so we were bored of the other section, which is sad to say. That's all right. So we're going to pop that in here. I'm going to be a little bit of shuffling around today, just to make a bit of room. All right. Okay, so another sampler that I worked on was this lovely little wee one from Hands Across the Sea Samplers by Clara Ann Easingwood, 1875. She's a gorgeous little wee sampler. Being stitched on 40 count. Sorry, I haven't got it pinned on the thing. I did think I had it. No, just a scrap of 40 count. I haven't got a thing. I've probably got it written down somewhere. Right, so we've made great progress on this one. So top alphabet is all done. I've done the pink in the second alphabet, so there's still another colour for the missing letters. And then I came down and I started the big pot and started the big greenery in here. So I'm kind of just doing little bits and pieces. All the wording at the bottom is finished. Now I'm not going to put Clara's name at the bottom, or her age. Oh, well, I may put her name. I'm still debating. That's why I haven't filled in this gap at the bottom here. I might put Clara's name and year, and then I might put, like I normally do on the others, my name and the year that I've stitched it. But I haven't quite decided yet. But loving how this one is coming out. Absolutely gorgeous. Stitch with DMC threads. And there's only like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colours. It's a really good one if you wanted to try silks to have a go. But when I wanted to start it, I didn't have enough of the pinky colours, so the pink colour, so I just went, no, you know what, I'm doing it in DMC. Yep, that's all that's in that folder there. Okay, so the next sampler that I pulled out and put a few stitches into was Sarah Braizear, 1829. She was Queen of the May 2018 by Hands Across the Sea Samplers. Love this one. And I've been kind of procrastinating on stitching her. But I decided I needed to pull her out. So what I've done this time, pull back. So this is on 56? 56. Just white Kingston fabric. And I'm using the DMCs. So I only use a short thread because I let it frays a little wee bit. But other than that, it's fine to stitch with. And I love how it's coming out. So we've gone all the way across. So down the bottom here, I hadn't brought all the border across. I've done the outer border thing, but I hadn't done the inner one. So I've brought that around now. Some of it still needs its second stitch over top. So I've only done one leg of the stitch. We'll get that finished. And then I want to, next time, is bring this other border down and around. So it's going to be like across the top here, is down at the bottom. Because then, all this lovely detail down the side is also down on this side. And I can start bringing that down as well. But love how this is turning out. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yes, put a little bit of love into Sarah Braizear. Like I said, being stitched with the DMC threads. So here's all the lovely autumn tony colours. But it works really well. There's not a lot of colours. But the combo of them makes that sampler really stand out. Kind of taking from one basket over to the next. Okay, another sampler whip that I pulled out and worked on is one we haven't seen for a long time. I get a bit like this when I'm going to start a whole heap. It's just like, oh my gosh, I need to pull some of the oldies out. I haven't worked on them. So when I pulled out was from Jeanette Douglas Designs, and it's My Stitching Treasures. And I love this little detail on this box. I don't have the original box. I have another box. So mine, I'm stitching on 40 count to get it to fit, which is absolutely fine. So when we last seen it, I had I'd done the outside, and I'd done over in here just a little bit of the framework down to here. So I finished off across here with framework for the boxes, came down here and I put in the wording, and I've put in all of these stitches over here. So we just started with where we are. So they are coming together really quite nicely. But I can't wait to get this done. So this one here still got some flowers to be added into it. Yeah, it's got some acorns, I think they are actually. And then at the top of this one here, it's got some yellow flowers. So there's specialty stitches in most of the little squares. This one was mostly just cross stitch, but it had beading. And I just picked out some purple beads from my stash, some little delicate ones that I had left over from another project, and just use those. And I will find some silks and that to stitch in there. But loving how this is coming out. So wonderful to get some nice progress in on it. So he will come out again. And that, because I have also got, in the same project bag, I've also got the inside bits and pieces to stitch as well. So that will be neat once I get the box done to then be able to fill it up with the right bits and pieces. Can't wait. Okay, so another one that I pulled out and put some love into was Jane Bannister, 1855, from Hands Across the Sea Samplers. Oh, and I can't wait to get down to here. But we're not there yet. We're still up here. So this one is being stitched on 40 count. This is Hygge Antique, I think it's called. Or Country Mocha if you're in America. It's the one that's printed on one side and just plain on the other. But I quite like this for samplers. It's a nice sampler background. If you can't find something else that'll work, this one will work pretty much on most. Okay, so on Jane this time I concentrated on the piece in the middle, which is the bird piece here, because then I can count off sides or be naughty and come down the bottom, but I'm trying not to come down the bottom. So we got the bird done at the top, and we got the stems, I guess you would say, or the branches. I haven't put the flowers on there yet. You can see I've started with the flowers, light flowers in here, but I haven't got them on the other branches yet. But that's okay. Starting to look really nice. So what's on this side pretty much gets repeated on the other side, with a few variations and colour spots and stuff. But I do need to finish that one in the middle, and then maybe bring down the side or across the border, because the border is quite detailed, but lovely flowers in the border. So Jane is also being stitched using DMC threads. And oh, she has some wonderful colours in here. Beautiful reds, and that, can't wait to get to those. But gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So yes, Jane Bannister, one of my Hands Across the Sea sampler whips. Okay, we'll pop her down there. Right, so the main sampler I guess I worked on was one of my biggest and oldest samplers. Just getting a bit tattered, it's only a printout, is Dale 1827, big and beautiful. It is a black and white printout. This is the one by Shakespeare's Peddler. She is being stitched on 40, I think. Hold on, I'll just check my little notes. And Dale 40 count, one that I dyed myself, using called for DMC threads. Some of them are getting very low in colour. starting to get low, but that's okay. That means there's more and more coming on. Right, so this time round I filled in the wording at the bottom here, which says, "And let my last end be like his." So it is a little bit about death on this, and that's okay, it's a natural thing, but that's there. So then I went up a row and I finished, stitched and finished all of this one, and finished working the base for the one there. So we're getting up to some fun stuff now. Still got to go back and do, done the bird here. I'm still got to do this, another star and another little tree in the white over here. I think one more little wee bird, I think another one of these. But, oh, love. It's really hard to get a good colour of it. Yeah, it's probably about right there. But so loving how this is coming. Especially now I'm out of the real pale colours and starting to come into small bright colours. So I want to finish the bottom off here, finish the centre, and then work my way up. But I do need to start doing some more of the 1/1 wording to try and get that done. But yes, and now can't wait. Can't wait to get some more love on her. She may even be picked up tonight. We will see. Because I pretty much do my Christmas stitching in the morning. Every day anyway. And then I try and do sample stitching at night. Unless I'm like so close to finishing something that I want to just keep going. Which sometimes gets me sidetracked. Okay, so that's it for my sampler stitching at the moment. Then we'll go into what I've worked on for Christmas in July and Jolly July. Okay. So, before we get further in, you know that I finished stitching the stockings from 12 Days of Christmas Stockings by NB Designs. So, I've started assembling them. And my chosen fabrics for the backing is this beautiful, came out a couple of years ago, Christmas fabric. It's got the gold pines. All the colours just seem to work really well with the actual stitching. So, because I still can't make up my mind, but I think I am. I think because I'm doing so many sets, I think for my set, I'm leaning towards the gold. But I do love the red, as indicated with the book. So this is cording is done with the DMC 498. And this is just a twisted Chanel yarn that I just twisted like a cord and then use that to go along. I do just need to tidy up the ends of it on the back of this one. But love how these are coming out. So then, my choice, hang on, this one's still partly pinned, the Chanel at the top, so it's just coming off a little bit. I just need to tack him down. This is with the gold. And I think I like the gold. So the gold is the same gold that's used to do the numbers, which is DMC 729. So I twisted that into the cords. And I think for my set, I'm going to do the gold, because I've got a lot that have red cording that hang on my tree anyway. So the gold will just make them stand out a little bit more, because these guys are going on my tree. But love them. Absolutely love them. Thank you, Anna. Gorgeous. So yes, we've started the finishing. So you can see a few more of these each time that we film with flosstube and I get them worked on. I have started stitching the other ones, but I haven't brought them to show today. Okay. Oh, hello, kitty. So this week, the last couple of days, I have been working on the Christmas stockings up here from Blackbird Designs, Home for the Holidays book. Now I've put it on a board. So previously I had, some of them will be upside down, ABC, GHI, MNO were all done. I had part way done, sort of probably about that much, but only 2 of the 3 reds, because there's 3 reds in a stocking, for most of them, of this one, which is the, what are we, UTS. So I finished that one the other night, and I started stitching the last one. So in the last one I have got, I think, a star, a little bit across the top here, maybe another hour's worth of stitching to go, and that one will be finished as well. These guys are I have stitched them on 40 count Bramble from Picture This Plus fabric. So it's kind of a dirty white, dirty cream fabric. So just makes them look splotchy and a little bit aged. But they're gorgeous. Just using the called for DMCs. But wow. So happy to have them done. Now in the book, the last stocking has the year of 2015. And I hummed and hard on putting 2024 because that's the year I'm finishing them. But then I thought about it, and my granddaughter was born in 2016. So I decided I'm going to put the year that she was born. And in this last one, like maybe down here, I will put her initial. Because then I thought, end up with any more grandchildren, I can do another set with their year of birth and their initial on the last stocking, so that they each get a set of 5 that they can hang up for their Christmas. But yes, love how they're coming together. These have been fun, nice fun, easy stitch, especially in the morning when you're having a coffee. 2 red threads, oh, done. Way to work we go. Okay, so that's all I stitched out of that book this time round. Let's get rid of that. Okay, what to next? Let's move them along a little bit. This question here. Okay, so this was a new start for the Christmas in July. I didn't have this on my planned list to start, and they are the Hygge Holidays from Hands-On Designs. So this is a PDF only. It comes in on the one she shows in Hands-On Designs floss tube. You need to go and have a look. It's great. She's done it with blues. She gives you 4 different colorways in here. So the originals, which are more muted colors, which actually this is what I'm doing this set in. The blues, which has blue, like blue Christmas tree, etc., bluey greens. And then you have Winter Forest, which is more your creams and browns and greens, and Classic Christmas, which has got a splash of red in it. So it has the big one here, big Christmas sampler that you can do in any of those 4 colorways. And then it also has, I think it's 5 Christmas ornaments. So of course you know what I chose to do. Okay, so here is ornament number 1. Oh, sorry about that. Now these are stitched on a scrap of 40 count white, just that I had just lying around. I thought, well, actually the white works beautifully for these. And I've got a pale cream with specks of the gold in it for backing fabric, Christmas backing fabric that I'm going to use. So I love this little reindeer. And then I started the second one, and the second one was tree with, here we go, I'll show them on that page. So this is the first one. This is the second one. It's a tree with like 2 little houses, kind of like village under the tree. And then you have the woolly hat, and I think it has a cup of cocoa, the mittens, and then this one has a little bit sort of from everything. So it has snowflake, a leaf, a branch, and a red cocoa cup again. So yeah, so completed, started, and then I'll stitch these guys. But I chose to do mine in the original artwork colours. I was going to do the blues. And I'm using some of my old pre-wound DMCs, using them up, which I do quite often for my ornaments. So mine are very muted colours. And then of course, yeah, Snow White in there as well. But I thought I've got enough bright colours and stuff on my tree. I wanted just slightly different. That makes them look really cool. So yeah, can't wait to work on some more of that one either. So that was an unplanned start and stitch long. but I think you've only got, I think it's either the middle of August or might be the end of August to purchase that pattern, and then it goes in the vault, back to the vault, and we can't get it again. So if you're interested in having a look at it, even check on her Instagram page. It's got some beautiful photos of what she has stitched in the sampler in the ornaments, to give you an idea of the different colours and stuff. But honestly, it wasn't that dear, and really nice little wee ornaments. So I may even do a couple of the other colourways as well. We'll see, but I'm doing the ones that I want first for my tree. Okay. So then, another Christmas one that I stitched on, which I've been dying to start, waiting to start this series. And yes, mine are in black and white again. I really need to buy some colour ink. First Day of Christmas sampler and tree from Hello from Liz Matthews series. So I'm going to do the tree versions, because I know they're going to work perfectly over there on my bookshelf. Now, on Instagram, Anika, I think that's how you pronounce it, she stitched this, and she did it in a minty green. And I thought, oh, I've got a minty green. So yes, I did. Thank you, Anika. Love the inspiration. So this is as wide as it is. Oops, all crumbled up there. Wide as it is, and I've got the first pair at the bottom here. So this is 40 count, DMC thread, loose thread. But yeah, made a start. So start number 1. So I'm going to do a mix between this colour, and I've got another, oh, it's way over there. It's a bluey grey, and I think the background for all 3 will work really well for all 12. Not that she's produced the last 2. I think number 10's out now. But if not, I'll play around and I'll throw some more colours in. But definitely love the minty green. And this, just a plain, I actually think, yep, it's 40 and, nope, it's one I've dyed. You can tell that, but yeah, don't know. Love it. And love how the yellow stands out against the mint. Can't wait. So yay, so excited. Do you want to see my DMC storage? It's one of these little boxes. Some are on leftover threads from that, and the rest of them, this is the state of it. So I'm not always tidy and have it organised, but I'm using up my, because they're little bits and pieces, I'm just using up all the little scrap bits left over of the DMC threads rather than buying new ones for this project. Because they use pretty much the same colours, but for some of them, like, you know, the pair, this one uses a lot of yellowish, and then the next one has hardly any yellow in it. So I'm kind of just, yeah, going to jump around and use up my scraps. So we'll pop that. So really happy to have that started. And we'll make some more progress on that as we go between now and Christmas. I'm happy if I only get 1 or 2 done this year. Oops. The next one I have pulled out and been working on must be something about the 12 days, I think, at the moment. Okay. Oops, sorry. Hadn't unorganised this one. So, another one that I started was Prairie Schooler, book number 125, Santa's 12 Days of Christmas, and this is number 1 to 4. Love the old classic Prairie Schoolers. Fun to stitch on, nice and easy. So this is a strip from it's 40 count, and it is from my And They Sinned. So the piece that I bought was like half a metre long, worked it out, well, stitched it on the cross, worked out, came down a little bit, and then I've cut off the excess at the side, which happened to be the perfect size width to do the Prairie Scholars. So I do have some loose threads. So each morning I started another one. So here is, oops, I have to come that way, I think. This is first day of Christmas. So the partridge in the pear tree. Then the next morning, underneath the bird cage, is the 2 French hens and started centre. The next one, oops, is, sorry, because it's on one big piece, it's a little bit awkward to show, is number 3 for the 3 French hens. So pretty much done the hen house. The hens in the straw need to go in it, and centre's boots. And then number 4, what's that? 4 calling birds. So a little bit of the hen cage. Oops, sorry. Yeah. And then the beginning of centre suit. That's them all on the back there. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to fully finish these, but there's definitely enough room, because it's folded in half, to get all 12 along this run. And then I'll decide how I'm going to split them up and make them into ornaments, or whether I'm going to do something else with it. Haven't decided. So I have the other books as well. So we have the whole 12. So really enjoying stitching on those as well. Prairie Schooler stitching is a bit like Blackbird stitching. It's not simple stitching, it's comfort stitching. And this is another one of using up scraps. So this is another little wee whole thing, and here they all are, just sitting in there. And I have a little wee 2.5 inch square that I'm putting in between the edges, so that I know start to finish in between. So yeah, no point unraveling them and putting them on the thread things when I can just use them like that. And at the moment he's in my little wee cardinal bag. Love those. Okay, we're getting through this, my goodness. All right, so my next ones I worked on were in my sampler project folder that I made, centre one. Let's have a look. What did I stitch on? I think I stitched a little bit on these. Oh, not much, because I really want to get started on the other one. So I did stitch a little bit more on one of these, the Oh Christmas Tree, and that is a Prairie Schooler book number 183. And I finished the angel, which I think I might have finished last time, but I did stitch a little wee bit down here on the 2 swans and started that's the back end of the cowl. So I need to get on with these as well. They're quick little stitches, it's just I get sidetracked because I wanted to start some of the newer ones. So once you've started the set, it's easy to kind of carry along with. No, didn't stitch on that one this time round. Whoops. I need to, a little centre charm just came off, but I bought some new hooks the other day at work to pop on with them. Okay. So maybe it's that. Did I start those? Now I can't remember if I started these. I think it's after. Pretty sure, because I've got it in here as an extra. Rosewood Manor, Very Merry Trees. They look all grey in the thing, but they're not. They're actually stitched with blues. Here they are here, the 3 DMC blue colours. 924, 927 and 3768. So number 1 is all done. So this is 32 count, so different size again. But oh, that sparkle on the tree, they're gorgeous. that's done with the 3 colours, and then it has got, it's kind of hard to probably see, I've got little beads on them. Well, there you can kind of see the beads standing out. But wow, when you hold it up and from a distance you can see, and put a light on it, like a flashing light, like for Christmas tree, you can definitely see the sparkle in them. So yeah, so 1 out of, I think 5 or 6 is in here. And then she's got some little mini ones, so that's cool. So 1 down. 2 more to go. So that was nice. I didn't work on... I've left my book over there. Hold on, 2 seconds. Oh, I'm still here, just grabbing it. Okay, sorry about that, guys. No, I did stitch on the other ones. Okay. So I did stitch on some more on mince pies and mulled wine. And this design is from Crossford Rise Stitchery. They're gorgeous little wee patterns. So this is being done on that mint, which is actually from, on 40 count, from number 12 Stitch Co. Right, so I think last time I had finished the minced pies, and I was working on the Christmas crackers and pudding, and that is all done as well. So 2 out of 4 completed. Enough room for the other 2. So yeah, like I said, 40 count, it's on a mint. And using Sampler Thread Gentle Art Cherry Wine, which is this gorgeous red. So that was absolutely wonderful to be stitching on that as well. Sorry for the crinkling, guys. Don't put them back. I'm going like this. I'm going to lose my beads and not know where things are. Let's have a quick scan. Yep, so there's another new start in this one as well. Okay, so my other new start was from, is it Keslin's Christmas Cone series. And in this there is Believe, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, in the reds, and then the little white ones as well. So I started with one on the red fabric, and this fabric is Red Rose 40 count from number 12 Stitch Co. And here is my start. So that is the little curve at the bottom, and this is the start of the bee. So not a lot. Well, it never looks like a lot, but there's still easily 100 stitches in there. So yes, enjoying stitching on that one too. Problem is, when you start all these lovely things, you just want to get back to them so quickly. But I was missing my samplers, so I had to stick to working on at least a couple of samplers as well. Let me just have a little look-see over those. Yeah, that's it. Wow. But I think there was another one that I haven't written down here yet. Okay, so that was those. And in this one here, I did work on, so I wanted to get some more prep work done for retreat. So, Stacey Nash Primitives, 1806 Manor House Sampler Roll. Sewing roll, sorry, not sampler, sewing roll. I love this. It's absolutely gorgeous. So mine is just on a piece of 36 count baked clay fox and rabbit, using the pulled for Weeks Dye Works threads. Love the colours. Okay, so I finished the roof, and I started coming up the vine here. I finished a little bit of grass and then up the vine here, because I've filled in all the windows. Haven't filled in the door. The door is the same colour as the roof. and I didn't have any thread. Like, I've got thread left, but I didn't have any thread left on my needle. So I decided, no, I was going to come up this way. It's easy fill in. But I want to take this to retreat because 36 count, nice easy stitching. And I can just fill in that red house. Go for gold. So I am, put it at the bottom like that. I am about here coming up, as in working out the vine part. So there's a little bit more. I might try and get that done. But if not, that's my goal for while I'm away, is to get working on that red house. But yeah, 36 count, nice easy stitching for retreat. Let's double check. No, that's my new project I want to start while I'm away. No, and no. So that's it, guys. Wow, that was pretty quick. Maybe I talked real fast. I'm sorry if I did. But that is my update. That's my stitching I've done. I do have a couple of secret projects I'm working on for exchanges and for gifts for a retreat. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This week coming, we'll just keep working on some sampler bits that I want to get finished, or you know, sections I want to get finished on. Christmas ornament stitching, of course. Some ornament finishing. I have, not that I brought them over, but I'll do that in the next video. I've got a whole pile of ornaments where I've now done, like I've done the front mounted, the backs mounted, and I've got to spend a day basically making cording, which is fine, and then it'll be in process of putting those on, so they're quite handy just to sit and do every now and then when you don't feel like stitching, when you're really tired at night. Quite nice just to sew that little bit of cording on. Other than that, I think that's it. I think, yeah. If you are interested in Stash Sampler Starts, begins on 1st of August, covers Augustine, September, just starting or working on sampler stitching over that period of time for those 2 months, you're more than welcome to join me. I'm just using those 2 hashtags, and I'll put them in the description underneath in Instagram. But other than that, I think that's it this time around, guys. Sorry, it's pretty short for me. But yeah, that's it. So please remember, one stitch at a time. We'll get these projects done. And I know it doesn't help when I start a lot of other things as well, but we do get through them. And it's always good. I can just come pick up a bag and away I go. So please, happy stitching, everybody. Bye.